Konnichiwa, hajimemashite, konnichiwa desu, and welcome back to World of Tanks Blitz. And today is going to be the very first subscriber replays here. And today we have Nuclear Blast playing his Type 62 Dragon. Now, the Type 62 Dragon is really one of the best tier 7 light tanks in the game, and rather the camouflage on it is absolutely beautiful. It's gorgeous. It looks absolutely amazing, to be honest, guys. And he's with a platoon mate named Gwaggy66, and he's in a T6 Dracula, or rather a horror version of the AMX CDC. Well, pretty much the Dracula kind of really looks like a CDC anyway. So what should Nuclear Blast do in this case? Well, given that the enemy has a lot of heavies and they're positioned in the town, it's up Nuclear Blast up to actually be able to go onto the town and try to wreak some havoc over there. Look at that. That IS-2 over there is on a cliff, on one of the cliffs there, positioned there behind one of the buildings. So maybe Nuclear Blast would be able to go behind and try to put some shots. Look at that. His platoon mate is already able to put a shot onto him, and I noticed that his platoon mate is also sniping from a distance. So anyway, let's see. Puts a shot into the IS-2. Nice. Can you put another shot into him? Yes, he can. Right, now that IS-2 is getting some backup from his IS friend. And correction, it's actually an SU. That IS fell into the river, and he can stop that SU. Then he sees this VK through a gap over there. He puts a nice shot. Okay, put another. Can he? Yes, he can. Alright, now he decides to finish off his IS-2. This IS-2's got to go. And unfortunately, this IS finishes off that cooler. And now he opts to go for this IS. Come on. Will you be able to kill the IS? Come on, Mr. IS, don't fire yet. Oh, thank you. It seems like this IS was on a reload and he wants that VK. Now, he's got the opportunity to take down this IS. Come on. Come on, RNG. Be with him. Be with him. Come on, come on. Nice. He put another shot. Unfortunately, this IS looks at him, but at the last second, he decides to look around the spick to try to finish him off. And he finishes off that IS before that IS could put another shot onto him. And this IS alone is the only one left before he can be able to deal with the other two. Come on. He put another shot onto him. Can you? Yes, you can. Now I noticed that for the last few minutes that his platoon mate has been on C cap all throughout the game. Now, just a little bit of a tip here, guys. If you guys want to really carry a battle, as much as possible, try not to distance yourself. You two have to stick together, because as much as possible, you really not want to split the flank. And pretty much this is a really depressing situation. Now he's only got 875. Could they be able to reset it or put it down a little bit? Unfortunately, in my opinion, I could see that this is a really big problem, especially when in Supremacy. This is why I honestly haven't been really playing Supremacy mode a lot more often than I should. But to be honest, Supremacy is not really that much of a fun mode, as I prefer the ordinary mode. But anyway, that's aside the case. Okay, try to finish off this T20. Can he put another shot onto him? Come on. Come on, you two have to kill him. You have to kill him. You have to kill him. Come on. And unfortunately, the timer just runs out as the enemy team gets 1,000 with the LTTB still alive. So this was an absolute of a heartbreak. He only managed to gather 5 kills, and if he could have managed to kill that LTTB, Nuclear Blast would have gotten a Pool's medal. But here, I'll be providing a little bit of a tip here. So, for number one, when you guys are in a platoon, try to stick together as much as possible if you guys want to keep carrying and win, because honestly, splitting together isn't really a very good tactic unless you could be able to, unless your other platoon mate or you two know what your strategy is going to be. And number two, try not to stick in one place. Now I noticed that when you're sticking on one place, try not to stay there a little bit long, or else you would rather delay. What nuclear blast could have done was basically try to get over onto the field and hunt the T-20 and finish him off, then get the LTTV. Because apparently, as I noticed, his platoon mate was already in the town while he was taking on the T-20, so pretty much the Dracula could have had enough mobility to be able to hunt the LTTV down. But nevertheless, Nuclear Blast did a very nice job on this game, picking up 5 kills. Let's go take a look at the after game stats. So here was the photography that he has said. Nuclear Blast picked up 3,331 damage with 5 kills. He had a Top Gun, a High Caliber, and a Radley Walters for killing 5 tanks in the enemy team. Now this was a really sad heartbreak, and to be honest, it could have been better it could have been somehow better. But either way, nice job, Nuclear Blast. A very big kudos to you, and somehow I hope you were able to pick up some sort of a tip from what I was saying earlier. So anyway guys, I hope that reflects as well to every one of you guys watching this. I hope you guys were able to pick up some tips. And if you guys want to also be featured on the next subscriber replay, don't hesitate to send your best replays to the email address below. I will leave a email address. Send it to me and I'll do a commentary. And as always guys, thank you so much for watching. You've all been awesome, and hopefully I'll see you guys in the next video and in the battlefield.